a question that everyone wants to know. There are people that are saying yes, there are people that are saying no. But I'm gonna give you my opinion on what I think. Are NFTs dead? Now, do I believe that NFTs are dead? No, I don't. Actually, I don't even think it actually started. Now, the type of NFTs are dead. Yeah, those particular NFTs, that phase, that format, that meta, yes, completely JPEG. That stuff is dead. It should never started in the first place. But what is this video going to be about? Let me give you some context. All right, so what I'm going to do is actually talk about the foolishness of the NFT thing and where I could have easily put out just the most lackluster shit of a project of me building my own game and stuff like that in the NFT market space. And just came out just to get money, right? But I'm gonna explain why I did not. Here's why. Because I'm for the long term. I want my studio to be not Square Enix today, but when I was 7 years old and Final Fantasy VII came out, and they build games like they develop games, pardon, build games, develop well, same thing. Develop games like The Bouncer, and just games like that. Final Fantasy 8, 9, 10, and we're gonna stop there. But that's when I really love Square Enix, the good Ubisoft games, Splinter Cell games that these games, Siphon Filter. Where the hell is these games at? Why are nobody ever making them? I leave them alone because y'all just destroy games and y'all make them. But let's not make this that. The point is, this is we were trying to create a development studio of games that of a company that actually care about gamers and the games that we release. So I did not want to put out just anything where I just tell you what you want to hear. You guys invest in millions of dollars into me, and then I just take the money and just run or just give y'all some bullshit. I didn't want to do that. I could have did what Axie Infinity did. I could have did what Earth 2 is doing right now. I could have did with all these other companies that doing the tiles, and we're gonna get into all that stuff like that. What these guys are doing. I could and I love Gary Vee, by the way, but I could have just used the gullibleness of people that listens to Gary Vee and just say that, okay, what he's saying is what's going to happen in the future. And I'm just going to be honest with you, it's not what NFTs are going to be. For all the people that bought Oculus, you guys just did nothing but give Facebook money, and Meta just lost, I think, almost $400 billion off of this Metaverse thing, which we had metaverses for 20, almost 30 years now. You got Entropia Universe. You have Grand Theft Auto. That's a metaverse. You got World of Warcraft. That's a metaverse. If it was like multiplayer and stuff like that, Mass Effect, that would be a metaverse. You have Elder Scrolls Online. That's a metaverse. Final Fantasy 14, that's a metaverse. We already have these things inside of this. Inside of Diablo, they had the auction system that's inside of it. Entropia actually was the first cryptocurrency before cryptocurrency. Think about it. All this stuff that they're talking about actually already exists inside of gaming, and that's where we wanted to do something different. We wanted to actually build an actual good game, something that looks a little bit like this. That's one of our SMP monsters right there. We wanted to make something that's beautiful to look at, but the gameplay is great. I'll be showing that very soon. But I just wanted to show you just something that, something that's good looking, something good to look at. A lot of the games that you guys was playing, Axie Infinity, most block blasters, whatever the hell these things are called, for play to earn, that shit was a job. That shit turned into a job to you guys. You guys was not having fun. And also, those games could have been made in 48 hours. Some of them could have been made in 48 hours. It's really bad. It's really bad of where the gaming space is today and where they were trying to take it with the NFT. We did it the right way. I'm not going to go into too much of what we did. I'm actually going to show you guys in another video, but we did it the right way. Are NFTs dead? Absolutely not. They haven't started yet. Now, the bullshit that we was dealing with, that fuckery, yeah, that's dead. People that are interested in NFTs and know the future of NFTs, but you know, you kind of wary, you sticking your foot in the water and see if it's hot. Let me tell you something. Make sure you invest into NFTs that's actually going to have something and value. What I mean by that is it gives you something, you know, not just an ugly JPEG. It actually gives you something. What is it bringing? How can it better your life? So even if you wanted to get out of it, there will be somebody that wants to buy it. Not just I'm going to buy it and just dump it onto the next sucker. You don't want it to be where, you know, in society, there's always got to be a sucker somewhere, right? But let's use real estate. When it comes to real estate and a house, when someone buys something, either they can live into it or rent it out for profit. So the person that's purchasing it normally isn't the sucker. Sometimes the person that purchased it actually is the one that's winning, depending on what they're doing with the property. And that's what we wanted to do with our project. So, and one of my community members, Trevor, shout out to you, my boy. He just said, "Good day for shopping. I just swooped up Mystic Well, Cryptic Bushi, and Rising Feather from someone for $5 each on OpenSeas." Because in our project, our stuff is actually worth something. It's not actually good to actually sell our things. It's not good. All our product that our project is creating is for you to hold because they actually give you something. They actually are worth more when you rent them out to things. To people. I said to things. People, pardon me. Oh, jeez. People won't kill me for that one. But to people, I said called the people things. But anyway, to people, they're worth more when you rent them out. So the person that's actually the sucker is the person that sold the things, not the person that purchased it. The person that sold it. It's like real estate. Same thing for art. Real art though, not the bullshit you see out there. Real life art. Because I can buy a painting that's worth $4,000, and let's say that the painting, something with the painter, whatever, the painting blows up. Now that painting is worth $8 million. The painter was the sucker, you know. But that's a different thing. But the point is, you guys want to make sure that you invest in something, one, that you believe in. Two, please do research on what the fuck you're getting into. I have people in my community where in my community, my website, I have literally books inside of like lore and all that type of stuff like that to tell you what the hell is going on and showing you how everything is connected. And people just won't go and either read or just come to update. Well, my updates are massive, by the way. We just don't have little updates. And we always update people like every 2 to 3 weeks. We give a huge update. Update coming soon. Huge update. People don't come to them. But they just wonder, well, can it make me money? How much money can it make me? Well, is it going to be somewhere? And that's another thing you want to know. This question right here, people want to know. Is it going to be something in the future? Well, maybe if you did some goddamn research on what you're getting into, then you will know if it's something that's going to be here. You want to invest in something that's going to last. Stop trying to get this like this, because that's how you get rug pulled. We're going to get into in another video of Earth 2. We're going to actually go into some of their devlogs, and this shit is terrible. We're going to talk about what they promised the people and what they gave the people. Now, I understand developing a game, because I am actually developing a game. I'm a developer on the game, so it's not like I'm just paying people. I'm actually the developer on it. It's very hard. So I understand that they did not know what they was getting into, but you still promised these people, and you still have not came out and said, okay, you guys, we can't do that. We have lost the people that, wait until I do that video. I'm gonna tear Earth 2 ass to shreds. I'm gonna just completely pick it apart. And not just Earth 2, but when I'm gonna do the Earth 2, I'm gonna show you that you should do that with even my project. You should do this. You pick it apart and see what's under the hood. Not just because you see people having a blast, turning the music up and listening to music, look like they're having fun, but the engine inside of the car is shitty. Think about that. Be smart. Because then, when it's happening right now outside happens, you blame the market. Oh, I knew NFTs was dead. I knew NFTs was a bad idea. No, it's not NFTs that's the bad idea. It's the people that put the bad idea. And y'all actually listening to people that's giving out bad ideas. Y'all's buying Oculus and shit. Well, y'all don't need fucking virtuality to be in a metaverse. Another thing, I also want to put out that the fact that you're going to have one NFT in your wallet and you guys believe that you're going to be able to use that in another game, cut the shit out. Cut it out. It's no. As a person that owns an IP now, that's going to be more than, by the way, there's another reason why we are a blue chip project. You know, guys get to know my project. You'll see this is an actual blue chip project. I built a blue chip. At me building a blue chip and knowing that I will be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, gaming company or the biggest game inside of the metaverse. Well, the metaverse of what they calling it. You get the point, because we build our own metaverse, but the metaverse, what they calling it. Right, blockchain, let's say that, blockchain. Why in the hell would I allow my creatures and characters, right? By the way, my community actually are added into the game. So I don't know if my community members will want to actually see their character actually get sent over to another game for free. Because my community, when they invest a certain amount of money, we actually make them a character, because we're creating a universe. We're creating like a Star Wars, a Marvel, a DC, right? Using the S&P Foundation, right? In that mythos, we're creating our own universe inside of the S&P Foundation mythos. I don't think that these guys, my community, when they get a artwork, their NFT artwork plus the 3D model of themselves and all that stuff like that, and we actually build a story, type the story, I'll write the story for them, give them a character with their importance inside of the story, where they're going to be placed at and all that stuff like that. I don't think that they won't want to go, their character go into another game and that character is being used in that game and they're not getting paid for that. For example, that character is a part of our IP. I don't want my character to be in fucking Grand Theft Auto and I'm not getting paid for that. So that's impossible. It's a lot of deals that got to get cut for me to play a game that has NFTs on Xbox, right? Let's just use Halo, right? And then I play, let's say, Last of Us, right? And then Halo, I got a Halo NFT and I played Last of Us and I had a little slasher thing from Halo and Last of Us. No. It's not how it works. It's not going to happen. Please cut that shit out. Stop thinking that that's going to be a thing. It's not. It's literally impossible. Well, it's possible to happen, yeah, of course. Because look at another metaverse that is literally over everybody's head. No one's looking at it because everybody's like this, because they just sitting here trying to get fast money over some bullshit. Which I'll get into the next video. I got so much to talk about this one topic. I don't want these videos to be long. But the metaverse that everybody is completely ignoring is Epic Games. Those motherfuckers have Fortnite. If they turned those skins into NFTs, they already done what the hell's Mark Zuckerberg and everybody trying to hype up. They already done it. Naruto just got put into the game. They got fucking Batman, Darth Vader, Thanos. Everybody's in there already. But they had to cut deals with the people. You think they could have put Thanos, Batman, and stuff like that? Fucking all the people they got inside their game, Epic Games would be bankrupt for all the shit they got in there. Think about it. It's not what you think it is. It's not. My project will show that. NFTs are receipts. You can use them for security too. And also you can use them for better ways of doing business within gaming. But when you take the greed out and actually focus on your community, you can actually win. And that's what we did. I'll let you guys know a little more about our game. I really wanted to get these things. I want to have a dialogue with people about this stuff. Because you guys are getting fucked. But it's not the fact that you're just getting fucked because you're just getting fucked. You're not doing no research. You're not doing no comment, no thinking. You're not even thinking. The tiles thing. The tiles. As a person that develops environments inside of video games, you buy a tile inside of Earth 2. You buy a tile inside of Sandbox, but you have no 3D experiences. What the hell is that damn tile for? Oh, so you was hoping that Coca-Cola come rent it or buy it from you, when Coca-Cola could just build their own metaverse with they're doing like State Farmers, and they're probably just gonna ignore you. You're now holding the bag. By the way, if something could be copied, nothing special about it. Because I missed out on Decentraland, I missed out on Sandbox. Now I can do Earth 2, but Earth 2 got like 10 different Earth 2s, different versions of Earth 2 out. So if I miss out on Earth 2, I can just go there. So it's no point in me even trying to get into the FOMO or your thing. So what am I FOMO with yours when there's 10 other companies and projects is like that? It's no point. We making sure that we are creating something that people cannot copy. And if they do, it will take them years to do what we're doing already. Take them years to do what we got. Plus, they don't have me working for them. I'm the brains here. And as you guys learn about my project, when I get into showing you guys will see, oh, yeah, ain't nobody copying that. And even the people that will see when my company blow up, right, my project, when it blows up, they're like, shit, we can't copy that. We can make something like it, but they gotta add their own shit, and it's not gonna be like us. Yeah, so many people make comic books and superheroes and stuff like that, but you're not Marvel, not DC. Think about that. And are NFTs dead? No. For the ones that are celebrating, yes, you should definitely be celebrating because the monkeys and all that shit, yeah, that's gone. It's not gonna be here, not too much soon. Even the little roadmaps and bullshit they talking about doing with the stuff like that, eventually that's gonna die out too, because it doesn't bring any utility, real utility. We cracked the code. Give me a few days, I'll be showing you. All right. That being said, bye.